Subject Science 1, Standard 9, Lesson number 4, Measurement of Matter. Students, in this lesson, we are going to learn these points: laws of chemical combination, atom, shape of atom, mass of atom, valency of atom. Next point, molecular mass and the concept of mole and radicals. Okay. Can you recall? Question number 1, what is the Dalton's atomic theory? Students, we learn this theory in 8th standard also. Let us see. Dalton proposed that matter is made up of very small particles. These small particles are called atoms. An atom is hard and solid ball according to Dalton. Being the smallest unit of matter, it is indivisible. That means Dalton's theory proposed that the atom is indivisible. Okay. Second point, how are the compounds formed? Students, you know elements. The compound are formed by the chemical reaction of different elements. Chemical reaction of different elements. Question number 3, what are the molecular formula of common salt, slake lime, water, lime and limestone? The formula of common salt is NaCl, then slake lime is CaOH2, then water formula H2O, then lime formula again CaOH2, and limestone is CaCO3. Limestone is CaCO3. Calcium carbonate is this. In the previous standard, we have learned that compounds are formed by chemical combination of elements. We have also learned that an important principle of Dalton's atomic theory is molecules of compound are formed by joining atom of different element to each other. So what are the example of some compound? Just we learned that the compounds are like salt. Salt is NaCl, then H2O, like that. Laws of chemical combination. The composition of substance changes during a chemical change. The fundamental experiment is this regards were performed by scientists in the 18th and 19th century. While doing this, they measure accurately the substance used and form the discovered the laws of chemical combination. Students, the scientists from 18th and 19th century done experiment. Then in that experiment, they observed. In that experiment, scientists taken different type of chemicals. Then they measure that chemicals, then mix the chemicals and observe that whatever the products. Okay. And what are the changes in colors, everything. See, scientists could then write the molecular formula of various compounds on the basis of Dalton's atomic theory and the laws of chemical combination. Here we shall verify the laws of chemical combination by means of known molecular formulae. Try this. Here is one experiment we are going to do, and some chemical name is given here, and from this chemicals we have to do two activities. Activity number 1, activity number 2. So what is the activity? First we are going to see. We have to take calcium oxide. How much calcium oxide? 56 gram of calcium oxide. Then 18 gram of water. We have to mix it. These are reactants. Calcium oxide and H2 are reactants. And let us see what is the product we will get. The products we will get is CaOH2. CaOH2. Name of the product is slake lime. So what will be the weight of this product? The 56 gram plus 18 gram. Both the chemical mix, and the product weight will be 74 gram. Okay. What similarity do you find in this reaction? Write your inference. We can see that the weight of the reactants is exactly similar with the weight of product. Similar way, the activity 2 we are going to do, and here diagrammatically explanation given. Let us see the activity 2. Take a solution of calcium chloride. See, in a conical flask, we have to take solution of calcium chloride in a conical flask. And in the test tube, we have to take solution of sodium sulfate. And what we have to do again? We have to seal this conical flask with the rubber cork. Okay. And next step will be, we have to measure both the chemicals together. The measurement is 300.23 gram. The next step is tilt the conical flask so that the solution in the test tube gets poured in the conical flask. Now weight mass of the conical flask again. Both the chemicals will mix inside this conical flask and we have to measure again this chemical combination. What is the measurement? We can see that measurement again, same measurement, 300.23 gram. The product we will get, that name is CaSO4. CaSO4 in NaCl solution. This CaSO4 precipitate in NaCl solution. Law of conservation of matter. In the above activities, the mass of the original matter and the mass of matter newly formed as a result of the chemical change are equal. In the above activity means this activity which we done, and we observe that in 1785 the French scientist Antoine Lavoisier inferred from this research that there is no rise or drop in the mass of the matter during the chemical reaction. In a chemical reaction, the total mass of the reactant is the same as the total mass of the products. That means, see, the total mass of the reactants. Total mass means total weights of this reactants. Exactly similar to the total mass of the product. And this is called law of conservation of matter. Okay. Next law, law of constant proportion. Law of constant proportion. In 1794, the French scientist J.L. Proust stated the law of constant proportion as the proportion by mass of the constituent element in the different samples of a compound is fixed. For example, the proportion by mass of hydrogen and oxygen in a water is obtained from any source 1:8. For example, hydrogen 1 gram plus oxygen 8 gram. The weight of the water will be 9 gram. 9 gram. This means that 9 gram water is formed by chemical combination of 1 gram hydrogen and 8 gram oxygen. Similarly, the proportion by mass of carbon and oxygen in carbon dioxide obtained from any source is 3:8. 3:8. This means that in 44 gram of carbon dioxide there is 12 gram of carbon and 32 gram of oxygen. So that the proportion by means mass of carbon and oxygen is 3:8. That means what will be the proportion? 4 3 ja 12 as to 4 8 ja 32. Okay.